The unexpected coronation. Princess Charlotte ascends the throne as she takes over Princess Anne. In a world where royal traditions often feel like echoes of a bygone era, the unexpected coronation of Princess Charlotte has sparked a whirlwind of intrigue and speculation. Imagine a young girl, barely into her teenage years, donning a crown and stepping into the shoes of her ancestors, each with a legacy steeped in history, duty, and the relentless scrutiny of the public eye. As she takes the throne, following the unprecedented decision to leapfrog over her aunt, Princess Anne, the world watches with bated breath. What does this monumental shift mean for the monarchy, the British people, and the future of royal lineage? A new era begins. The coronation of Princess Charlotte was not simply a ceremonial event, it marked the beginning of a new chapter in the storied history of the British monarchy. As the youngest daughter of the Prince and Princess of Wales, Charlotte has grown up in the public eye, but her ascension to the throne was entirely unexpected. The decision to bypass Princess Anne, the Princess Royal, was a historic move, one that has reignited debates about gender, succession, and the relevance of tradition in a modern world. Charlotte's rise comes at a time when the monarchy faces unprecedented challenges, both from within and outside its gilded walls. Public support for the royal family has wavered in the face of scandals and societal changes. Can a young, fresh-faced queen restore faith in an institution that some view as antiquated? Can she bridge the gap between tradition and modernization? The anticipation surrounding Charlotte's reign is palpable, and the eyes of the world are upon her. The journey to the throne. Charlotte's journey to the throne has been anything but ordinary. Born on May 2, 2015, she is the first female in the royal line of succession to benefit from the Succession to the Crown Act 2013, which ended the system of male preference primogeniture. This act allowed her to ascend to the throne despite having an older brother, Prince George. Growing up in the royal household, Charlotte has had a unique upbringing. While her brother has often been in the spotlight, Charlotte has quietly developed her own identity. She has been seen engaging in public activities alongside her parents and has garnered affection from the public for her charming personality and spirited nature. But her ascension has not come without its challenges. The decision to crown her at such a young age was met with mixed reactions. Critics questioned whether a child could handle the immense responsibilities of a monarch, while supporters argued that her youth could bring much-needed vitality to the monarchy. The royal family has always been a symbol of continuity, but in this case, they were choosing to embrace change. The coronation ceremony. The coronation ceremony itself was a spectacle to behold. Held at Westminster Abbey, the event was steeped in tradition, yet it was uniquely tailored to reflect Charlotte's personality and the contemporary values of the monarchy. The ceremony was attended by dignitaries, foreign royals, and thousands of well-wishers who lined the streets to catch a glimpse of their new queen. Charlotte's attire was the talk of the town. Designed by a renowned fashion house, her gown was a delicate blend of tradition and modernity, white silk adorned with intricate embroidery featuring symbols of the United Kingdom, from the Rose of England to the Thistle of Scotland. The crown, an exquisite piece of craftsmanship, was a modified version of Queen Elizabeth II's tiara, symbolizing both continuity and change. The ceremony included traditional elements such as the anointing, the taking of oaths, and the crowning. Yet, there were also modern touches. Charlotte delivered a heartfelt address that resonated with the younger generation, emphasizing her commitment to inclusivity, sustainability, and mental health awareness. This was a queen for the 21st century, and her words were met with applause and cheers. The role of Princess Anne. Princess Anne, a stalwart of the royal family and known for her dedication to public service, has always been a respected figure. Her decision to step back in favor of her niece has raised eyebrows and sparked discussions about the future of the monarchy. Initially seen as a contender for the throne, Anne has been instrumental in modernizing the royal family through her charitable work and advocacy. However, her decision to support Charlotte's ascension has revealed a deeper loyalty to the institution than to personal ambition. Anne's role as a mentor to Charlotte will be pivotal as the young queen navigates the complexities of her new position. The bond between them could redefine what it means to be a royal woman in the modern age, showcasing strength, resilience, and collaboration. Public reaction and media frenzy. The announcement of Charlotte's coronation sent shockwaves through the media and the public alike. Social media platforms exploded with opinions, some celebrating the change, while others lamented the perceived break from tradition. Polls indicated a divided public, with younger generations more supportive of Charlotte's ascension than older ones. The media has played a significant role in shaping public perception. From heartwarming stories about Charlotte's childhood to speculative pieces about her future reign, the coverage has been extensive. Paparazzi captured every moment, from her royal engagements to private family gatherings. The scrutiny is relentless, and it remains to be seen how Charlotte will handle the pressures of fame and public expectation. Challenges ahead. As Charlotte assumes the throne, she will face a myriad of challenges. The monarchy's relevance in the modern world is a pressing concern. With rising calls for reform and transparency, how will she navigate these waters? The British public has grown increasingly vocal about their expectations for the royal family, demanding accountability and engagement on social issues. Climate change, mental health, and social justice are just a few of the areas where Charlotte's voice will be crucial. As a young queen, she has the potential to resonate with her generation and inspire change. However, she must balance the expectations of her role with her desire to advocate for the issues she is passionate about. A modern monarchy. Charlotte's ascension symbolizes a broader trend within royal families worldwide. Monarchies are evolving, adapting to the needs and values of contemporary society. In an age where transparency and relatability are paramount, Charlotte's approach could redefine the monarchy for future generations. Her reign may mark a shift towards a more approachable royal family, one that engages with the public, embraces diversity, and acknowledges the importance of mental health and well-being. By using her platform for good, Charlotte could foster a renewed sense of connection between the monarchy and the people. The future of the monarchy. As Princess Charlotte embarks on her journey as queen, the future of the British monarchy lies in her hands. The world will be watching closely, eager to see how she will navigate her responsibilities and challenges. Will she embrace her role as a tradition bearer or forge a new path that reflects the values of her generation? The coronation of Princess Charlotte is a pivotal moment not only for the royal family but for the nation as a whole. It represents hope, change, and the promise of a new era. As she steps into her role, she carries with her the weight of history, the expectations of her people, and the spirit of a modern monarchy. Conclusion. The legacy of Princess Charlotte. In the coming years, Princess Charlotte will undoubtedly face numerous trials and triumphs. Her journey from a bright-eyed child to a powerful monarch is just beginning, and her legacy will be shaped by her choices, actions, and the way she connects with her people. As we reflect on the unexpected coronation of Princess Charlotte, we are reminded that the monarchy is not merely a relic of the past, it is a living institution capable of growth and transformation. With her at the helm, the future appears bright, filled with possibilities for a royal family that continues to evolve while honoring its rich history. In a world that often feels divided, Princess Charlotte's reign offers a glimmer of hope, a reminder that even in the most traditional institutions, change can be embraced, and new beginnings can flourish. Whether she will succeed in uniting her people and inspiring a new generation remains to be seen, but one thing is certain, the journey has only just begun, and the world will be watching with anticipation. The unexpected coronation. Princess Charlotte ascends the throne as she takes over Princess Anne. In a world where royal narratives often follow predictable paths, the recent events surrounding the British monarchy have taken a turn that no one could have anticipated. Imagine a young girl, barely in her teenage years, stepping into the spotlight not just as a royal, but as the future monarch of a nation steeped in centuries of tradition. Princess Charlotte, the daughter of Prince William and Kate Middleton, has become the focal point of an unprecedented shift in royal lineage. Her ascension to the throne, overtaking her aunt, Princess Anne, has sparked debates, excitement, and a flurry of media attention. But what does this unexpected coronation mean for the monarchy, the nation, and the young princess herself? The winds of change, context and background. To understand the significance of Princess Charlotte's coronation, one must first delve into the context that has led to this remarkable event. The British monarchy has long been a symbol of continuity and tradition, yet it exists within a world that is constantly evolving. The rules of succession, shaped by centuries of history, have traditionally favored male heirs. However, recent reforms have challenged these norms, allowing for a more modern interpretation of royal lineage. The Succession Crisis. In 2013, the Succession to the Crown Act was introduced, putting an end to the long-standing male preference primogeniture. This meant that the order of succession would no longer be determined solely by gender. As a result, Princess Charlotte, born in May 2015, became the first female royal in British history to retain her place in the line of succession despite the birth of her younger brother, Prince Louis. This legislative change set the stage for a royal landscape that is more inclusive and reflective of contemporary society. The role of Princess Anne. Princess Anne, the only daughter of Queen Elizabeth II, has long been regarded as a dedicated royal. Known for her charitable work and strong sense of duty, she has often been in the public eye. However, her position in the line of succession has been somewhat ambiguous. Despite being a popular figure, Princess Anne has never held the same public fascination as her brothers, particularly after the death of Prince Philip. With the recent changes in succession laws, the question of her place in the monarchy has become more pronounced. A shift in the royal narrative. As news of Princess Charlotte's ascension began to circulate, it became clear that this was not merely a change in title but a profound shift in the royal narrative. In a time when the monarchy is grappling with its relevance in a rapidly changing society, Charlotte's rise presents an opportunity for reinvention. The symbol of youth and modernity. Princess Charlotte represents a new generation of royals who embody the values of youth, inclusivity, and modernity. Her ascension is not just about her birthright, it reflects the monarchy's attempt to connect with a younger populace yearning for representation that resonates with their ideals. Charlotte's image as a young, relatable figure has the potential to redefine what it means to be a royal in the 21st century. The public reaction. The public's reaction to Charlotte's coronation has been a blend of excitement and skepticism. For many, the idea of a young girl taking on such a monumental role raises questions about her readiness and capability. However, others view her ascension as a refreshing change that could reinvigorate interest in the monarchy. Social media platforms have been ablaze with discussions, memes, and opinions, showcasing a society that is eager to engage with its royal family in new ways. The coronation, a grand affair. As preparations for the coronation began, the royal family faced the immense challenge of orchestrating an event that would honor tradition while also embracing modernity. The coronation of a young princess required a careful balance, ensuring that the ceremony reflected both the solemnity of the occasion and the vibrancy of Charlotte's youth. The ceremony. The coronation ceremony was held at Westminster Abbey, a site steeped in history and significance. The event was attended by dignitaries, foreign royals, and members of the public, all eager to witness this momentous occasion. The ceremony included traditional elements such as the anointing with holy oil, the crowning, and the oath of allegiance, but it also incorporated modern touches that resonated with the younger generation. Charlotte's role. At the heart of the ceremony was Princess Charlotte herself. Dressed in a gown designed by a renowned fashion house, she captivated the audience with her poise and grace. As she completed her vows, her voice echoed throughout the abbey, leaving an indelible mark on those present. It was a moment that transformed her from a child into a symbol of hope and continuity for the monarchy. The responsibilities of a young monarch. With great power comes great responsibility, and for Princess Charlotte, her coronation marked the beginning of a journey filled with challenges and expectations. The responsibilities of a monarch are immense, and at such a young age, the weight of the crown can be overwhelming. Navigating public scrutiny. As a member of the royal family, Charlotte will be thrust into the limelight, facing public scrutiny that can be both harsh and unrelenting. The media's portrayal of her will undoubtedly shape public perception, and it will be crucial for her to navigate this landscape with grace. Learning to balance her personal life with her royal duties will be an ongoing challenge. The role of mentorship. To aid in her transition, the royal family has emphasized the importance of mentorship. Princess Anne, despite her recent demotion in the line of succession, has taken on a significant role in guiding her niece. Their relationship showcases the importance of familial bonds within the royal family, reinforcing the idea that legacy is built not just through bloodlines, but through shared experiences and wisdom. The future of the monarchy. As Princess Charlotte steps into her role as monarch, the future of the British monarchy hangs in the balance. The institution has faced numerous challenges in recent years, including public discontent and calls for reform. Charlotte's ascension could either be a turning point that revitalizes the monarchy or a misstep that prompts further scrutiny. Engaging with the public. One of the critical aspects of Charlotte's reign will be her ability to engage with the public. In an era where transparency and authenticity are valued, the monarchy must find ways to connect with its citizens on a deeper level. Charlotte's youth and relatability could serve as an asset in this endeavor, allowing her to bridge the gap between the monarchy and the people. Embracing modern values. The monarchy's survival will depend on its ability to adapt to changing societal values. Issues such as climate change, mental health, and social justice are at the forefront of public discourse today. If Charlotte can champion these causes, she may redefine the role of a monarch, transforming the royal family into advocates for the issues that matter most to her generation. Challenges ahead. While the future may hold promise, it is not without its challenges. Charlotte will have to navigate a complex landscape filled with expectations, criticisms, and the weight of history. Balancing tradition and change. The tension between tradition and change will be a constant theme throughout Charlotte's reign. As she seeks to modernize the monarchy, she must also honor the customs and rituals that have defined it for centuries. Finding this balance will be crucial in gaining the trust and respect of both traditionalists and progressives. The role of technology. In a digital age, the role of technology cannot be underestimated. Social media has transformed the way the public interacts with the royal family, creating both opportunities and pitfalls. Charlotte will need to harness the power of technology to communicate her vision while also protecting her privacy and that of her family. The legacy of Princess Charlotte. As we look to the future, the legacy of Princess Charlotte will be shaped by her actions as a monarch and her ability to resonate with the public. Her journey from a young girl to a powerful leader will be closely watched, and her successes and failures will become part of the broader narrative of the British monarchy. Inspiring a new generation. Princess Charlotte's coronation could inspire a new generation of young leaders, both within and outside the royal family. Her story serves as a reminder that leadership can come in many forms and that age should not define one's ability to effect change. A role model for young girls. Charlotte's rise also presents an opportunity to empower young girls around the world. By breaking the mold of traditional monarchy, she can inspire girls to pursue their dreams, challenge societal norms, and embrace their leadership potential. Conclusion. A new era for the monarchy. The unexpected coronation of Princess Charlotte marks the beginning of a new chapter in the history of the British monarchy. It is a moment filled with promise, challenges, and the potential for profound change. As she takes on the mantle of leadership, the world will be watching, eager to see how this young princess will shape her destiny and the future of the monarchy. In a society that craves authenticity and connection, Princess Charlotte's journey could redefine what it means to be a royal in the modern age. As she embraces her role, she carries not only the weight of tradition but also the hopes and dreams of a nation ready for a new era. Only time will tell how her story will unfold, but one thing is certain: Princess Charlotte's ascent to the throne is a narrative that will captivate hearts and minds for generations to come.
The unexpected coronation. Princess Charlotte ascends the throne as she takes over Princess Anne. In a world where traditional narratives often dictate the course of history, the unexpected can sometimes become the most compelling story of all. Imagine, for a moment, a young girl stepping into a role that few could have predicted, her every move scrutinized by the media and the public alike. This is not merely a fantasy, it's the reality that unfolded when Princess Charlotte ascended the throne, taking over the duties and responsibilities of her great-aunt, Princess Anne. The coronation of Princess Charlotte was not just a royal ceremony, it was a seismic shift in the British monarchy, one that would shape the future of the crown and the nation itself. The winds of change. As the sun rose on a brisk autumn morning in London, the air was thick with anticipation. The announcement had been made, and the world was buzzing with excitement and disbelief. Princess Charlotte, the second child of the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge, was to be crowned queen, a title that had not been associated with her family line for generations. This unprecedented event marked the beginning of a new era, a turning point that would challenge the very foundations of royal succession. Historically, the British monarchy has been defined by its adherence to tradition. For centuries, the line of succession was a straight path, governed by ancient laws and customs. However, in recent years, the monarchy had begun to evolve, adapting to the changing tides of society. The public's growing acceptance of a more modern royal family paved the way for Charlotte's unexpected rise. But what led to this moment? How did a young girl, barely a teenager, find herself on the cusp of such monumental change? A family legacy. To understand Charlotte's ascension, we must first delve into the legacy of the House of Windsor. The British royal family has long been a symbol of continuity and stability, but it has also faced its share of crises and transformations. Princess Anne, the Queen's only daughter, had dedicated her life to royal duties, embodying a sense of duty and commitment that resonated with the public. Yet, the modern world demanded a fresh perspective, one that Princess Charlotte seemed poised to provide. Born on May 2, 2015, Charlotte became the first female royal to retain her place in the line of succession following the Succession to the Crown Act of 2013. This change, which ended the system of male preference primogeniture, was a significant step toward gender equality within the monarchy. As such, Charlotte's ascension was not merely a royal event, it was a reflection of society's evolving values and norms. The coronation ceremony. The day of the coronation arrived, and Westminster Abbey was adorned with vibrant flowers and intricate decorations. The atmosphere was electric, filled with the sounds of music and the soft whispers of anticipation. The ceremony itself was a blend of age-old traditions and modern elements that reflected the dynamic nature of the monarchy. As Charlotte entered the Abbey, dressed in a stunning gown designed by a renowned British designer, the crowd erupted in applause. She carried a sense of poise and grace that belied her young age. The ceremony included not only the traditional anointing with holy oil but also personal tributes from family members, reflecting the love and support surrounding her. The Archbishop of Canterbury delivered a moving sermon, emphasizing the importance of compassion, duty, and service in her new role. His words resonated deeply with the audience, setting the tone for Charlotte's reign. As she took her oath, a palpable sense of hope filled the air, a hope for a monarchy that could resonate with people from all walks of life. The role of the media. In this digital age, the media plays a crucial role in shaping public perception. From the moment the announcement of Charlotte's coronation was made, the press scrutinized every detail, from her fashion choices to her public engagements. Social media platforms buzzed with commentary, memes, and heartfelt messages of support. The narrative crafted by the media was both a blessing and a curse. On one hand, it provided a platform for Charlotte to connect with the public, showcasing her personality and values. On the other hand, it placed immense pressure on a young girl still navigating the complexities of adolescence. The world watched, and expectations were high. A new kind of royal. Charlotte was not just another royal figure, she represented a shift toward a more relatable monarchy. Her interests, passions, and interactions with her peers painted a picture of a modern leader. Whether it was her love for sports, her commitment to environmental causes, or her engagement with youth initiatives, Charlotte quickly established herself as a trailblazer. In her early public appearances, she often emphasized the importance of education and mental health, topics that resonated deeply with young people across the nation. Her ability to communicate authentically allowed her to forge connections with a demographic that had previously felt distant from the monarchy. Challenges ahead. However, with great power comes great responsibility. Charlotte's reign was not without its challenges. The pressures of royal life, coupled with the weight of expectations, tested her resilience. The scrutiny of her every move became a double-edged sword. While it elevated her profile, it also threatened her privacy. Moreover, the shifting political landscape in the UK posed additional hurdles. Issues such as Brexit, social inequality, and climate change demanded a thoughtful and balanced approach. Charlotte had to navigate these complexities while remaining true to her values and the traditions of the monarchy. The role of tradition in a modern world. While Charlotte's ascent represented progress, it also raised questions about the role of tradition in a rapidly changing world. How could she honor the legacy of her predecessors while simultaneously carving her own path? The balance between modernity and tradition became a central theme of her reign. Charlotte often sought counsel from her great-aunt, Princess Anne, whose dedication to duty and service had set a precedent for generations. Anne's insights provided valuable guidance as Charlotte learned to navigate the intricate dynamics of royal life. Their relationship became a symbol of continuity amid change, illustrating that while the monarchy must evolve, its core values remain steadfast. A global perspective. As Charlotte embraced her role, her influence extended beyond the borders of the UK. The British monarchy has always held a unique position on the global stage, serving as a symbol of unity and continuity for Commonwealth nations. Charlotte's reign offered an opportunity to strengthen these ties, fostering relationships with other countries and cultures. Her international engagements focused on promoting education, gender equality, and environmental sustainability. By collaborating with global leaders and organizations, Charlotte became an advocate for change, using her platform to address pressing issues that affected people worldwide. The power of community. One of the most significant aspects of Charlotte's reign was her emphasis on community engagement. Drawing inspiration from her parents, she recognized the importance of connecting with people from diverse backgrounds. Through her involvement in various charitable organizations, Charlotte aimed to bridge the gap between the monarchy and the public, fostering a sense of unity and belonging. Her initiatives focused on mental health awareness, youth empowerment, and environmental conservation. By championing these causes, Charlotte not only made a tangible impact but also demonstrated that the monarchy could be a force for good in society. Chapter 10, Looking to the Future. As Charlotte's reign progressed, it became clear that her leadership style was distinct from her predecessors. She embodied a blend of compassion, authenticity, and modernity that resonated with a new generation. Her commitment to making a difference set a precedent for future royals, challenging them to embrace their roles in a rapidly changing world. The legacy of Princess Charlotte was not solely defined by her title but by her actions and the values she championed. As she looked to the future, the world watched with bated breath, eager to see how she would navigate the complexities of royal life and leave her mark on history. Conclusion: a new era for the monarchy. In the end, Princess Charlotte's unexpected coronation marked the dawn of a new era for the British monarchy. It was a story of resilience, adaptation, and hope, a narrative that echoed the sentiments of a nation eager for change. As she ascended the throne, Charlotte not only inherited a title but also a profound responsibility to bridge the gap between tradition and modernity. Her journey was a reminder that even in the most entrenched institutions, the unexpected can emerge, reshaping the course of history. As the world continues to evolve, Princess Charlotte stands as a beacon of possibility, embodying the spirit of a monarchy that is not just a relic of the past but a vibrant part of the future. The legacy she builds will undoubtedly inspire generations to come, proving that sometimes, the most extraordinary stories begin with the most unexpected beginnings.